Hey there, what is happening, guys? Thanks for stopping back into the channel. Right here today with the Rustbelt mechanic. So today we've got something really special for you. We've got another tool review coming. I know it's been a little while since I've done that, but with the new job and all, it kind of is what it is. But right now we're hopped into the truck and we are going down to Tribus Tools down in Englewood, Ohio, and we're going to be picking up their brand new ratcheting line wrenches. Now, yeah, I know before you guys might have seen that, hey, you've already done that review, and we have. But us as technicians, we asked them, hey, we really like these tools that you came out with. Now we just need them more for the automotive application and maybe not so much the hydraulic big line applications. We need them down to like the 10 mils, the 11 mils, 13, down to where we actually have brake lines. And can you make those line wrenches small enough for us to be able to use them? So they answered that. They came out with a brand new set, and we're going to go down and check them out today. Stay tuned. Here we are over at Trevis Tools, and I tell you what, every time I come here, I seem to be like one of those America's Funniest Home Video kids unwrapping their Christmas presents. You know, we don't even care what's inside. We just want to open the box. Hurry up, we want to get it. So, all right, let's jump inside here. Let's see the cool stuff that these guys come up with. Tribus Tools, here we go. So here we are kind of in the back of the house here at Trevis Tools, and we're going to be talking with Corey, one of the main guys here, kind of going to go over what these wrenches are, all the fine details of what they really do to come and make them right here in-house in the United States. Let's check this out. All right, so here's my buddy Corey. Say what's up, man.
How's it going, guys?
Good deal. So today we're going to be checking out these brand new wrenches that we just looked at, and we're talking about the processes in which, you know, these things are actually all made right here in-house, right? Like what, 95 or 100% made? How much you make here?
So there are only two parts that aren't made right in-house that are in the wrench: the actual snap ring and then the springs that go behind the pawls. That's it.
Literally,
like not even 1% of the wrench isn't made in-house.
That's awesome. They've got the whole lineup of tools made right here in-house. So what's this machine do? This thing's pretty cool.
This is our MO8. If you look inside here, this is the spindle machine. It's got a bar feeder, so we turn this thing on and it'll run parts all day long, and then it spits them out of here. We got this is a finished ratchet for a 5/8 wrench.
That is pretty freaking.
And then after they're done here, we'll go into a tumbler and get into a deburn machine.
Awesome.
So every piece is checked every piece is checked, and and then it goes to the next part of the process.
Here we are. This thing's spitting out little dust like nobody's business.
So this is our other MO8, and this is one we use for handles. So again, bar feeder. We're changing over to new side. You can see an edge of one of the.
So this is the end of one of the handles that are made. We've got this one reaming down kind of in from the bar stock end. And then final product, we've got them coming down in through here, cleaning up the rough edges and everything.
So this is the handle that'll go on all of the 10 through 12 millimeter wrenches. So this is for the 10 through 12s, the brand new sizes that were coming out. These are the handles for them.
Tell you what, I am super excited about getting to use these 10 mil ones. And I'm sure everybody that you've heard has and everything, because, you know, you can't say that.
I have one right here.
You got one sitting in his pocket.
It's my favorite wrench in the entire world.
You sit it here, it's like your new mechanic's fidget spinner, isn't it? You just sit here and just play with it all day long.
It is a fidget spinner. We laser everything in-house as well, so this is our laser machine. Sometimes I'll put it in pallets. Sometimes when we have a rush order for somebody, we just put them in one at a time, but actually it's still set up on 10M because we drop it in.
You get all your laser etching and everything. So when they say that they almost like literally do everything in house, like it's the etching, is like the assembly, everything.
It's important to us. The steel, we buy it locally, as local as we can. All of our processes are the DLC coating for the ratchets and the pawls, the nitrite. It's all done in Ohio.
That is awesome. Check out, see all their racks of bar steel and everything that's coming in daily. Now, we're hoping to pump out a bunch of these here.
Yes.
I know we're kind of right at the very beginning of things, but are we hoping to have a bunch of them out here for sale here soon? I know we're kind of just starting things off.
So the problem is that everybody keeps buying everything that we make. And so we're gonna make like the reason.
No, you can't say that's not a bad problem.
It's not a bad problem. It's just a stressful problem. So we have another machine right here that's gonna be coming online very soon. We're improving a lot of our process, our speed. And we got another UNC over here. There's actually that's called a pallet changer. It'll go between these two machines. So we can load that pallet changer between these two machines and forget about it for 24
Oh, so you're
hours.
seamlessly between machines then too.
Yes, it'll actually feed both of these machines. We actually have some exciting news very, very soon. We're going to be bringing in actually some machines will actually be able to make an entire set on its own and drop out all the heads from an entire set.
Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th.
So one of the things that we do now is that we'll make 1,000 10mm wrenches.
So instead of a 4-step process, we're looking at, hey, we can put our stock in here and it'll run through these steps.
We'll load a pallet like this with the size of steel for every head of that set. So we'll have a pallet that'll have 10 heads on it, and it'll have the 19mm all the way down to the 10mm, and when it goes into the machine, a different machine, it'll drop out all the heads for an entire set. So instead of going and having these longer cycles for our manufacturing, shorten them up. So every single week we'll be shipping sets out to final finishing and bringing it back so we can keep up. I mean, it's the tool trucks that are killing it for us right now. They've been amazing. They've really stepped up for us. It's been awesome to watch them just take on the product and support it. And, I mean, I don't know, most technicians that I meet, their favorite guy of the week is the tool truck guy. They take better care of the tool trucks our clients than we ever will. So we've been really loyal to them, and it's been great to see.
That reminds me, the tool truck guys, they are who literally come to you every single week. Having the warranty on some of these tools like this is almost, it's not null and void, but it's not as important as, having that face-to-face kind of interaction with your tool truck guys. And the fact that they're able to get some pretty awesome discounts from these guys here at Trevis to be able to pass along to you and give you the great service, that's another thumbs up in my book. That it's great that these guys are willing to work with the tool trucks as well. Paul is getting popped out of the machine right here. Now this is before they're diamond light coated or anything, but tell you what, those are some really, really fine parts. And this thing, is it running right now?
Yep.
Oh, let's have a look. So we've got it coming in, bringing the spool in, doing all the little ends and grooves, changing heads over and milling what it needs to do. That is cool.
Here it comes. Just do a couple little things and I'll spit it out.
That's cool, and then our little line, we're just kind of spitting them out the end here. Now that's some pretty cool manufacturing. Now how small are we getting in here? We can see these are the paws for the 10mm ones. Those are so small. Look how fine the machining is and the process on that. Oh, that is crazy how small you can get these things.
There's only 1 or 2 machines in the world that can make these parts with these angles.
Now with the diamond light coating, does that adjust, or do you have to adjust for the diameter on them at all?
It's such a thin coating that we do account for, but we don't have to adjust for it.
Gotcha. So we're within a couple of thousandths then on that one, huh? If that?
If that.
That's amazing. And of course, they're already pre-checking everything and each batch that they go through and all. That's pretty awesome, guys. All right, now when we're talking size-wise, you guys were talking before on the differences and what it is compared to a normal wrench right here. This is just a normal 16mm open-ended wrench. So head-wise, The other head is pretty much exactly the same width as a standard 16 millimeter head. If not, the 16 is just a hair wider. So that, and then opening wise, our opening got plenty of room in there for you guys to get and see. Now how about depth wise? We can see right here the depth of the 16, a little bit deeper there. But when we're talking about these brake lines and such, the depth really isn't that big of a deal on these ones. So that's just a show you guys kind of the perception between a normal wrench and what we're looking at with these Trevis ones. The handle size is also going to be pretty well matched. They had the same handle sizes for pretty much all of them. Me, even with big hands, I'm able to fit this entire handle in one hand. And then if I grab, let me grab the small one here. Grab even the 10 millimeter one, they've got the same depth handle, the same length handle on that one. So we're not losing out on a whole lot of range in there. I think this one's like a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch shorter than the bigger ones, but not that much different. So you got plenty of leverage when it comes to needing to get this thing out to get the brake lines loose. Falling down. All right, now we're good. All right, so we've got Corey into the conference room. We're going to grill him a little bit here. So I know we've been looking in and out and seeing some of the comments and questions that you guys have been making about some of the new product line wrenches that they've come out with. And one of the biggest first things was why are you guys not selling it online yet?
So we've had long conversations with technicians, well, a lot of it comes from how do you service warranty, right? How do you best take care of the technicians? How do you, all of these questions and like we talked to a lot of the technicians and the tool trucks about, and the different brands of, what works and what doesn't work. And at the end of the day, most technicians that we talk to in the shops that we've gone into and people who are using our tools day in and day out, they want to have the protection of a tool truck.
And I totally get that one, and I see where the agreement is there, just because, over the last 13 years of being in the industry, one of the one constant thing that the technician has is that guy that comes to your shop literally every single week. Now, you guys, I know you guys, and, I like your tools and everything, but there's that one, little thing in the back of people's head. You're like, all right, if it does break and all of a sudden, like, I need this thing fixed, like, right here, is it going to be something to where you guys are behind, or, okay, you got, like, a hiring issue on some of your, like, call staff for it, and, you guys don't have to have that with the tool truck, kind of representative deal where you don't have to have a call staff of like, a couple of people sitting on there paying for it. You've got the customer service that the technicians are already used to and using that as a mesh network to be able to have that comfortability in selling the tool.
It's a really good model. Like it feels silly for us not to take advantage of it. And to be fair.
Well, to be fair.
We want to sell these wrenches to everybody all over the world. And so as we are able to ramp up production, there will be other things that will open up. Like if you work in industrial maintenance, you don't have a tool truck that comes in. But guys who are working on conveyors all day, like they need these tools. They really do. And we want to sell them these tools. So we are working on some things to get more wrenches available. So it's two things. One, we feel like the tool trucks truly service the industry in a way that is unheard of in most industries. Like most industries do not have the touch points and the care that tool trucks provide to the automotive industry, right? Or the professional mechanic industry. The other thing is that we need to be able to make more wrenches, and we're working on that.
so I guess I totally get that. And now my question would be, since you don't have to put that much, I'm not going to say effort into the customer service side of things, do you feel that, having more time and energy to focus into the actual products and the wrenches and the testing and the manufacturing processes, will that one, probably, in my mind, get you guys a better leg up down the road on getting better pricing, better manufacturing, being able to get them out quicker in the long run? I mean, why would some of these companies want to put all that extra money into something, especially a small startup like this one is? You know, you guys may think Tribus Tools is this big conglomerate, 100 employees or something, and no, it's a little homegrown place right here in Englewood, Ohio, which is freaking awesome. I love it. And having you guys being able to come up from what you did and where you're at right now is something awesome. And I think that's a great business model to see you come through with.
Yeah, you know, our goal is to literally, like, first to do right by the tool. Like, the tool deserves its shot in every shop in America. So right now, the best route for us is to let these 10 through 19 millimeter sets that we just threw out there, they're exclusive on tool trucks. So if you want to buy a set, the fastest way is to literally take your Snap-on, your Mac, your independent tool truck, Cornwall, whoever is coming into your shop and servicing you the best, have them call us. Have them get on our website and register, and we'll call them and talk to them about becoming a distributor for Trevis.
And I'll put all of this stuff down in the description below. So if you guys do want to get a hold of some of these wrenches, we can put the link down below, as well as the phone number for them to get a hold of Trevis. Or you might be able to contact them and find out that there might be some other distributor in your area that is selling them already. They're going to make a great enough deal for them to be able to make a little bit of money, to be able to help you guys, give you guys the personalized service that you're already used to getting. So big thumbs up in my book. So actually, why don't you just give me my wrenches so I can go and test these things out for real?
I have a question. I have a question for you because you always do the interview. Let me ask Kyle a question.
Here we go. Okay, let's hear it.
What is your favorite Trevis tool size? What is the size that you're going to get the most use out of?
12 mil.
12 mil. Why?
12 mil because that is, in my opinion, what most ABS pumps and their brake lines are going to be sized at. Now, when I had talked to these guys a couple of months back and kind of wanted to get a feel for it, hey, I knew you were making these, but everyone was wondering that with that big head size on here, is it going to be able to work in those small applications to be able to get the lines off of these ABS modules? When you have 6, 7 or more, these ABS lines all coming into the one little spot, is it going to be able to get into those spots to do it?
So we measured, I don't know how many, to the point where the guys at the junkyard were just sick of us coming in. We measured on new Corvettes, Kia. We went to a couple Kia places. Like, we went to some import places. We couldn't find a single ABS line that we couldn't fit on.
Now that is sounding like something really cool. Now, you know I'm going to go test this stuff.
I can't wait.
All right.
I can't wait.
All right.
We're really excited for it.
I'm excited. You know, now that I don't have that everyday flat rate kind of thing that I have to deal with, that actually gives me a little bit more time. Now I can go out and find the stuff to mess with and really put it to the test. So let's go check this stuff out, and I'm going to really put this thing to use. Check this out. All right, so we've got some brake lines here on the old Duramax. We're going to see if we can get them loose here. Got the Trevis set. One thing I do say that I like about them is that it says the size on both sides of the wrench, so it doesn't matter which way you put it away. It's there for when you guys need it. Let's see if this one will come loose. Oh, going the wrong direction, buddy. Need to go there. And then I need to get it off of here. So they've got this nice little knurling to be able to ratchet around to the other side. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed like a big old dummy. Because the best way would just be to take it off and ratchet around until you get it there, if you're just doing it one-handed. So we'll bring it around to that opening, flip her around, and tighten it back up. Good to go. And of course, got it just too far, so we'll ratchet it all around. There we go. Good to go on that one. This one would come loose as well. There we go. Nice and tight there. Good to go. And then Ratchet it back around to where we need to go. And there it is. Good to go. I like it, guys. I like it a lot. It works nice. All right, so now we've got, what year is this thing?
2017.
Toyota. This is a good chance to use the 10 millimeter one. Again, 10 on both sides of that one. Down inside this ABS module, which normally you guys would find being a tough spot. Make sure I'm going the right way here. Easily able to break it free. And then we can use two hands here to grab the knurlings and rotate it back around so we can get it off. Flip it around the other side and tighten it down. All right, now let's see if we can fit it into a little bit more of a tight one here into the middle section. That would be into here. And you can see the head fits into that area. And even at this angle, there we go, it was actually able to break free right there. How about that? Lift it up off. Just flip it around. Get it back down in onto this one. And all tighten back down where we need it to be. That's pretty darn nice, fitting into those areas between all the brake lines. All right, guys, well, that's about all we've got for you today. I wanted to say thank you to Corey and the guys over here at Tribus for kind of showing me around and getting you guys the ins and outs of everything of these amazing ratchet wrenches. As you guys could tell in the testing, this stuff worked fantastically. I am absolutely amazed that the head and the design was able to fit into all the little nooks and crannies and places that you guys really need it to use and work on. So really cool things there. Again, down in the description below, I will be leaving the links and phone numbers for you guys to get your tool truck representatives in contact with Tribus Tools to be able to get some of these sets into your guys' hands. I think it's awesome what you guys are doing, man. I appreciate you guys being able to show me around.
Yeah, made in America.
That's right. Buy here in America. Great tools. Definitely go and check them out. This has been the Rustbelt Mechanic. Thanks, and as always, you guys stay awesome.